It's only 30 miles in length, a short river by anyone's standards, and it starts off calmly in Lake Erie, ending up just as calmly 30 miles later in Lake Ontario. But in between, the Niagara River packs a punch of which legends are made. Niagara Falls, one of the world's greatest natural wonders. Long a mecca for honeymooners, the falls are an irresistible magnet attracting 14 million visitors a year. 34 million gallons of water pour over the 2,200-foot wide Horseshoe Falls every single minute, dropping 176 feet to the gorge below. The boiling water is forced down the gorge, reaching 42 miles an hour in the rapids before slowing at the infamous 400-foot deep Niagara Whirlpool. The falls are beautiful at all seasons, but perhaps at their most inspiring in winter. The spectacular is easy to explain, but what explains the spectacle, the craziness, the desire to challenge the river? Would you walk across a tightrope under any conditions, let alone blindfolded, shackled, and chained, or carrying somebody? Blondin did it, and the rest followed. They swam it, jumped into it, flew it. In 1938, even the river got into the act when a massive ice bridge formed by chunks of Lake Erie ice clogged the gorge, forcing the collapse of the famed Honeymoon Bridge. But Niagara's most famous moments, its heart-stopping episodes, are reserved for the stuntmen. Unbelievably, the first was in 1901, a woman, 43 years old, Annie Edson Taylor. The falls weren't the only attraction. In the 1920s, William Red Hill Sr. challenged the rapids. What a ride, and he makes it. Red Hill Sr. never risked the falls, but August 1951, his son, Red Hill Jr., attempted the stunt in his flimsy contraption of inner tubes. With 200,000 people on hand, the inner tubes were torn apart by the power of the falls. Hill's battered body was found the following day. The most remarkable story of all occurred in 1960, when Roger Woodward, age 7, went over the falls. Not by choice, but by accident. Roger and his 13-year-old sister Deanne were in a boat above the falls with family friend Jim Honeycutt. The propeller was damaged by rocks and they were swept towards the falls. Jim, holding Roger, went over. Jim didn't make it, but somehow Roger, wearing a life jacket, did, and was rescued by the Maid of the Mist.
Roger, when they got you to the hospital, what was the first thing you asked the nurses for?
What I asked for was glass of water.
Believe it or not, undeterred by incidents such as these, the latest, most successful challenge was made by Dave Monday in 1985. Here, you see the actual pictures taken with a video camera inside Dave Monday's barrel as it rolls into the river, as the crowd watches it go over the falls. These hair-raising episodes keep us fascinated with the river, the falls, and its history, drawing us back time and time again to observe its raw power, a power strangely absent at the beginning and the end of this 30-mile river called Niagara. It draws us because, like Everest, the falls are there, the lure ever-present, and the future may spin a wilder tale than the ones we've witnessed from the past. Believe it or not.